In 1901, the Cleveland Trust Company purchased 2 properties at the corner of Euclid Avenue and East 9th Street as an investment. By 1904, the Cleveland Trust Company had merged with the Western Reserve Trust Company. Cleveland Trust officials decided that the investment real estate they had purchased at Euclid and East 9th would serve as a great location for their growing headquarters. They invited architects from around the nation to participate in a competition to design the headquarters, and in November of 1904, they selected New York City-based architect George B. Post to design the structure. Post also designed the New York Stock Exchange building. Demolition of the existing buildings occurred in 1905, and they subsequently broke ground on December 9th of that same year. Construction continued and the building was eventually completed on December 28, 1907. On January 1, 1908, the Cleveland Trust Company officially moved into their new headquarters. The 4-story Cleveland Trust Company building was the 3rd largest bank building in the United States. It also happened to be the first building ever built in downtown Cleveland exclusively for the use of a bank. The below-ground floor contained a 200 short-ton bank vault with a 17 short-ton door. It was the largest bank vault in Ohio at the time. The bank had 4 vaults: the main vault, safe deposit box vault, and storage vaults for fur clothing and household silver. The main vault was 16 by 20 feet. Its walls were structural steel plates encased in 20 inches of concrete. The steel was provided by the Carnegie Steel Company. The basement also contained a board of directors meeting room, a vault for storing bank records, an employee locker room, and parlors for customers' use, as well as coupon rooms. Years passed, and in 1979, the Cleveland Trust Company changed its name to Ameritrust. They later merged with Society National Bank, and then in 1993, Key Bank purchased Society National Bank and is now called Key Corp. With all banking operations now centralized in the Key Tower, the Cleveland Trust Company building and the Cleveland Trust Tower were no longer needed. Both closed in December of 1996. The building sat empty for many years until the Geist brothers purchased the Cleveland Trust complex of buildings in 2013. The vaults in the basement were renovated and restored and appropriately became known as a vault within the new 9 complex. The potential of the space is now being realized as we open the best handcrafted cocktail lounge in Cleveland. History will now meet handcrafted throughout these century-old bank vaults. Welcome to Vault.
Every time I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dusk to dawn. Isn't that the way